This is in section 5.2 from the homework that you had tonight. It's the part 8. Okay, and number 26, the first part of this, it should be that you copy what I have given you here. Okay, that's a point from the 9 parts that you have there. Alright, and you're to look at this and see that this is a perpendicular bisector, and so you want to prove that CA is equal to CB. So this is what you're trying to prove. Okay, and I just want to talk you through it. Okay, you first are going to need to prove that these two triangles are congruent, because we're going to use corresponding parts of congruent triangles as congruent, or CPCTC. And in order to do this, you're looking at this problem and you're seeing that you have a perpendicular bisector, and so the first statement is going to have to be, of course, the given statement. I'm just going to kind of write out your plan. You'll have to write this as a 2-column proof. It's not going to count if you write out what I have just as a plan. You're going to write down your given statement. From your given statement, you will get, since these are perpendicular, you will get that CP is perpendicular to AB. And that's because it's a perpendicular bisector. And from that, you should be able to draw that you have 2 right angles. And you should be able to name those right angles. And you're going to have to. You can't say I have 2 right angles. You're going to have to name them. And you won't be able to name them angle P either, because they will need 3 letters. So you will name the 2 angles that you know are right angles. And because they're right angles, you'll know that right angles are equal. All right angles are equal by the definition of right angles. Okay, so you're going to have a couple of angles that are equal to each other. You also have a couple of sides that are equal to each other, but you haven't actually said that. So you're going to have to say that they're equal to each other. And that's going to be because of what that segment is, that it's a bisector. And so you're going to have to say that. So you're going to have some sides that are equal, or congruent, actually, not equal. Okay, and then you're going to need to look for another side that you can prove is congruent in order to get one of these 3. Side, 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 angle, angle, hypotenuse, leg. You can't use hypotenuse, leg, though, because the hypotenuses are what we're trying to prove are congruent. So that one's going to be off. Or angle, angle, side. Remember, no donkeys. That's not a problem here. Anyway, okay, we do have a side that's congruent. Okay, you should know that one, and you should know why. So another side that's congruent. Okay, and because of that, you should be able to say that 2 of these triangles are congruent, and you should be able to name them, and you need to remember to get your vertices in the right order. And then you'll be able to say that 2 sides are congruent, the 2 that you're looking at. You'll be able to say that those are congruent, but you're not done, because it doesn't tell you to say that. It says to tell you to say that they're equal. And you'll be able to tell why CA is congruent to CB, because we have 2 triangles here that are congruent. So all of their parts need to be congruent, and you should know what the name of that theorem is. And then from there, you will be able to say that these 2 sides are equal, and you should know why they're equal. So there's your plan. Okay, listen to it again if you're still confused. It should help you some. I don't want to give you all the answers. You need to think through it, because I can't help you on the test.